from Journey from Just Smoking Time. I'm Rihanna. Today I want to talk about self-care. Now, I've done some research into this, so I've got my notes here. First of all, what isn't self-care? Self-care is not self-indulgence and it's not being lazy. Self-care is a chosen behaviour which promotes good health and general well-being. It requires you to check in on yourself, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. There's lots of different areas of self-care. In fact, they say that there's 7 building blocks, and there's different types of self-care. So we'll start with the types. We have daily self-care, and this can be as simple as having a glass of water. We have weekly self-care, which might be having a weekly bath or catching up with a friend. Monthly self-care, which might be sitting down and doing an art project or going away and having a picnic, going out into the outdoors. And quarterly self-care, which could be getting away completely or even just shutting down and saying, right, phone's off, no disturbances for a weekend. How do you determine what self-care is right for you? Well, first of all, you have to decide and think about what brings you joy and what replenishes you and fills your buckets back up. Then you have to just start small. We've always talked about this because I'm not a small starter. Just start with incorporating maybe one a week, or start with one daily one and then build up to one weekly one. Then build your practices up as you get better at them. Reflect on how you feel. So write your feelings down, or even just meditate, or even just ask yourself a few questions. Add more practices as you go along. So once you're drinking your glass of water daily and you're having your weekly bath, you might decide to add a daily journal or a gratitude journal, but slowly add more. Don't decide to do 50 all at once. Then get support. This is really important. Talk to your friends, or talk to a life coach, or talk to a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Have somebody to talk to. We all need to download. They call it the pyramid of self-care, and there's 7 different categories. We have emotional self-care, which is the way we talk to ourselves and how we look after ourselves. We have mental and a healthy mindset, which is mindfulness, creativity. Physical self-care, prioritizing your exercise and your physical health, going to the doctors regularly, getting your teeth checked. Emotional or spiritual self-care, look at the spaces around you, declutter, add plants, check in with yourself emotionally, talk to people. Social self-care, building a social network, preferably not just online, getting out and talking and connecting with people. People need people, to quote Barbara. And spiritual self-care, time in nature or attending a church service. There's also recreational self-care, which is your hobbies. If there's something you love but you've just put aside because you've got too busy, this is a time to pick up. And the one that they don't often talk about is your financial self-care. Now, in the following week, we'll explore all these different self-care options and we'll go into more depth. But right now, I'd really like you to think about what you do to look after yourself, and maybe put in the comments what your favourite way of self-care is, or how you think that you might improve your self-care. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Bye for now.